Insane Tech here. Uh, what's your issue? What do you seem to be having trouble with? Yes. Well, I certainly seem to be having issues with one of my technological devices, and the technological device doesn't seem to properly be doing the ordinances and the things that I paid for it to be doing, and I think it might be your guy's fault. Sir, it couldn't possibly be our fault. Have you tried, turning it off and turning it back on again?
I quite never have thought of such a thing, of turning a device on and back off. Maybe I should try that.
Sir, well, if that's all you need today, sir.
That's all. That wasn't all I needed. It wasn't all I needed. I don't know about this technology stuff. It's so destructive and confusing and expensive. What's up, cereal bows? It's your favorite crazy cereal, InsaneAppleJackz here, once again with the Atomic Game Squad. How are y'all doing? Because I'm doing super duper chill. Or at least on the surface I am. How are you all doing? Like I said, hopefully you're doing well, as well. Or, as well as you can do. No pressure here. Hopefully I can sit up here and make you feel a little better in your day too. Today we're back here for another video. And you're like, another video? Who are you? Where have you been, mystical traveler? And, hopefully this video being about technological issues might sit up here and provide a little bit of insight for what's been going on, but not technically. It's only part of the issue, but you know how that goes. So, without further ado, what'd it do? Well, of course, most likely this had to come around some point of the time with your boy Insane sitting up here tweeting out every now and then, hey guys, I'm sorry about this. Well, there was technological issues with this or that, and there was issues with this or that, so this won't be coming out on time. And you guys probably understand to an extent, and then other times you're just like, really? But I feel you. Like, I can't even get mad if you didn't understand, because it's one of those things where it's like, technological issues, what even are? What even are? It's such a broad spectrum of situations, whether it's physical, digital. Everything must be digital in alphabetized on this storage spaces. But the point here is, no matter what form of medium or what you are using nowadays, there's always some ensuing luring problem that comes with using new technology. And while yes, it is the greatest, the best thing ever in the world because it makes your job slightly easier when it comes to using them, it also is just as stressful as not having them in your life. Well, on one hand, you could sit up here and you could get your job done. You could also lose your job because that thing didn't get its job done, and now you're several hundred to several zillion. Yeah, let's just ballpark it and say $zillion in trouble because, oh no, the coffee has spilled on my iNanopad 4 jillion, and I kid you here, I am trying to sit up here and come up with stuff to keep it going, just in case you're like, I'm not watching this right now, I'm watching it 5 years from now. What is an iPad, sir? We don't have iPads, we have Z beta pads. And you're like, what? But, all seriousness here, rather, recently, I've had some issues with one of my computers where the hard drive set up here and the whole cable for it has failed within it, my main editing laptop. And you're like, what are you editing on a laptop? And then the mouse pad on that one has failed. That's a lot of money there. Recently, even just in streaming, because that's what I've at least been keeping up in my absence of actually making videos and stuff, you have stuff like error codes coming in from
OBS and other recording softwares while trying to make a video, and it's just an issue of sitting here and hoping that the internet has a solution. And, maybe somebody else was out there and they had an issue too, and they thought, maybe I might run into this again, and I'll document this just in case I do run into it, so you guys can sit up here and solve your own problem too. But no. The internet plays like, I know everything about the technology that I own. I'm too afraid to sit up here and document the fact that I've ever had an issue with my technology. For if I were to document the issues that I've had with my technology, most definitely it would prove that I chose a terrible choice and invested my money miswisely. That sounds like somebody's English teacher. Anyway, so you have the whole types of runarounds and ups and downs, sitting up here playing Carmen Sandiego, just trying to figure out who really knows what's going on and what solutions actually will work. But then at the same time, you're running in and out of forums between people that are just as clueless as you. So some of these solutions that you're doing, while they sound like they'll work in theory, because you're over here desperate, you're panicking like, oh no, I don't want to be like out of money. I need something to help me here. Somebody wave the Batman signal into the sky. The Batman signal? What is Bruce Wayne gonna do? He has a supercomputer! It's like several million computers inside of one computer. If he can fix that on a regular basis, why can't he fix this? I mean, it's only logical. And you have those little wild goose chases, and sometimes, the off chance of somebody just using common sense and being like, well, if X, Y, and Z equals this plus this, and I haven't had this problem, but, I had a problem that was similar to this, and this worked out for me, maybe this would work out for you. Sometimes those off random chances work, but in other times, you go in, you do the little solution process. If you're lucky, nothing happens. I mean, yeah, your shit's still broken, but on the other hand, there's always the worst conclusion where you sit up here, you jump in, you have to get a tech box, and you do a whole little funeral service talking about, dearly beloved, oh no, dearly beloved, Greg from Best Buy, tech geek man that set up here and gave me informationals, the manufacturer, oh yes, the manufacturer, oh, and employee number 7343, yes, I am glad all of you could make it here for the unfortunate and untimely death of Model 621 1978 of the 1738 variety. And it just turns into one of those situations really fast because, oh, I deleted one little part out of a patch, and I did this out of a patch, and oh no, now it's just blue screen, or it's black screen, and nothing's appearing. It's not even cutting it on anymore, Margaret. Somebody get me my sludge bat. What's a sludge bat? It's a bat sludge hammer combo. If you have to ask this many questions, please leave the conversation for post-apocalyptic tech instructors. What are you talking about? Tech instructors. But, that comes down to the solution for the digital stuff in the most sense. And yeah, that could be the same could be said for the physical stuff, but, at least with the digital stuff, you mess around with a few things, you hope you don't fuck up, and, you click. You click. You don't go inside. You don't dig out anything. You're not doing surgery. You're not playing adult Lego the game. Cause yeah, I know somebody that's super into tech, and I'm super into tech, but I'm not gonna play like I know everything. Somebody that's super into tech. Oh yes, this is a 7034 92 AB W492220 zip code part. It was made and manufactured
by this person specifically during this year, and it was inspected by Inspector 34. Know your parts, sir. You know one of those guys, they're gonna be like, why are you even making such a big deal about this? But no matter how much I watch tech videos, no matter how much I learn about tech and stuff, and how much I want to do some of the stuff myself, I mean, sometimes just going in and turning on your computer is like, oh, don't let this be the day. Don't let this be the day that somebody replaced the internals of my computer with a potato and a chicken, and when I turn on the button, all you're just gonna hear is a chicken pecking at a potato, and then I open up the case to figure out what's going on, and next thing I know, a chicken comes flying out angry because it didn't like the potato, so now I have a giant angry chicken just pecking away at me. And meanwhile, all I can think about is the detriment that is my computer parts disappearing, and you're like, what? But, like, even just cleaning out my computer the other day, and I've done this, like, a few times since I've gotten in it. I've been in there a few times, and I've put in a few things. I haven't done anything too major to it, because it's not something that I want to put too much in, because the status of the computer. But, even going in and knowing how much you're supposed to do, and what you're supposed to do exactly, you snap something into place. You hear the and somebody be like, don't worry, it's supposed to sound like that when you put it in. All those large cracks and crickles and all those other loud noises that it makes, and you're just like, oh, Brad, don't tell me shit like that. This was a several $100 part, and I just sat up here and clicked it in and heard the loudest kapoop that I've ever heard in my life. I haven't even heard noises like that from TK's chip bag. So if you mean to tell me that was natural, wait until the PC is on and I see it in effect. But, all in all, I'm just sitting up here having a little fun with this because I know we all relate to having tech problems, and, based on how self-aware of it is, how self-aware of it you are, it doesn't really matter. I mean, yes, the internet's there to help you, and yes, you might know everything already, but when you're in a situation, it's harder to sit up here and deal with it because you're up here like, well, this is my pride, my joy, my beauty, don't let it be broken. But, when somebody else is in a situation, it's always easy breezy beautiful. You could just walk out of it like your cover girl talking about, maybe it's Maybelline. Sir, I'm going to need you to stop name dropping products if you're not going to use the right slogans. But, with all that being said, since I'm Rambarella, Rambabella. Either way, I'm going to sit up here and send you guys over to the end of the box transition. And we are back at the end of the box where we just sat up here and finished another super duper amazing video. Buckle off for sitting up here and watching this video. Really surprised the tech issue lords didn't sit up here and hit us with some kind of craziness during this one. So I guess our old school tech sacrifice must have sat up here and worked, but you know how that goes. Just thank you everybody for sitting up here and watching it though. I appreciate that. As always, big thumbs up to everybody that watched this video. Super duper big thumbs up to everybody that watched this video all the way through. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If not, give me a thumbs down. After all, it's your opinion and I'd like to know it. As always, if you got anything you want to say about the video, feel free to leave a comment down below, and you know how that goes. Rather it's hi, rather it's about the video, I'll get back to you as soon as possible. As usual, my links, if you want to check out any of my social media, are down below inside the description. You can check that out. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. So, munch, munch, munch. Peace out. That's wrap, and I'll catch you beautiful people later. Meow.